Hello everybody and good day. This is Fred with Tech Talk and I'm coming at you today with a video on how you can cost effectively install a complete security system in your home or business for less than $200. This includes an alarm system with door and window contacts, a PIR motion sensor, comes with a key fob that allows you to arm and disarm the system, as well as the phone app that allows you to receive alarm events remotely. With that phone app, you can also arm and disarm the system, either on-premise or remotely. Also included in that $200 would be a high-definition surveillance camera that you can pull up using a phone app to investigate that alarm, right? So the phone app and the camera can do both live view and playback, okay? We can do all of this with good equipment at a price point below $200, okay? With no monthly fees. It's not a difficult process. We're going to cover it right now. All right, friends, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Before we do, you know the drill. There is a subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Please click that and subscribe to our channel if you have not yet done so. That way you'll be notified when we upload future content like this. Also, like the video if it's useful to you. And as always, leave comments. A lot of these videos are based on our viewer questions and comments. So yes, the first thing we're going to do is install the alarm system, okay? This is a wireless alarm system. You can purchase it on Amazon for less than $70, okay? It is a SKK ZGH 900. It comes with a base unit that has a built-in siren. It's also a night light, okay? So you just plug this in and you connect it to your Wi-Fi, okay? Once it's connected to the Wi-Fi, you will simply install your door and window contacts if I don't drop them, okay? Obviously, when these break, it's a magnetic field. All alarm systems are. When the magnetic field breaks, an alarm signal is sent to the base station, okay? That will trigger an audible alarm. It's 120 decibels, which is pretty loud. But it also, at the same time, sends that alert to your phone that your front door or your rear window has been opened. Okay. It comes with what's called a PIR motion detector. Okay. These are pet friendly. But basically what's happened, if a large object passes in front of this motion sensor, again, it's going to communicate to the master unit, set off this alarm, and also notify your phone app. There is a armed stay function where you can arm the system without arming the PIR, okay? And that would be useful if you're going to bed for the night, right? If you come down to the fridge to get a drink of water at night, you don't want to set off the motion sensor and trigger your alarm. So that's what armed stay is. Armed away would be when you're leaving the house and there should be no motion, okay? So that's a fairly cost-effective system. Commercially, we would install a Honeywell Lynx if you want to go a step up with more door contacts and zones. With the Honeywell, you can also add a smoke detector and a CO2 detector and that type of stuff. But anyway, that's the alarm system, fairly simple. Now let's talk about the camera. All right, so now that we have the alarm system in place, we're going to talk about the IP camera, okay? To do this cost effectively, today's IP cameras have a micro SD slot in which you could put a 128 or 256 gigabit SD card into the camera and store video locally, okay? Of course, this is recording on motion. If it's a business, you know, you can get 2 to 3 weeks worth of motion detection video recording on that SD card. But for the purposes of the alarm and security system, probably the most valuable feature is being able to log into the facility remotely with your free phone app to see the camera live, okay? So on your screen right now, you will see a Hikvision DS2CD 2343G2 camera with a 2.8 millimeter lens. It's got infrared night vision and that micro SD card slot. So this is the camera that we would incorporate with such a system. The camera, as you can see on the screen now, has a Ethernet pigtail, and you would have to run Cat5e cable or Cat6 cable from the camera to a PoE switch or a PoE injector. Again, the purpose of this video is teaching you how to install a system for under $200. So we're going to use parts that work well, but are cost effective. And this iCreate PoE injector is one of those items, okay? There are 2 ports on this. One is a PoE, which is power over Ethernet. That would go to the camera. And there is an LAN port that would plug into your modem or router, okay? And that would connect and sense your camera to the internet, okay? Once you do that, you scan the QR code that comes on the box of the camera with the HIK Connect phone app, and it will pull this camera up, okay? We have a video link going across the top of your screen right now that walks you through the HIK Connect phone app, how to activate one of these cameras and how to connect them to the app, okay? Also going across the top of your screen right now is a complete video on that alarm system that we covered, the SKK alarm system. It talks about in detail how to install it, how to hook it to the internet, how to arm and disarm. Everything you need to install that system is in that video. There's also a link in the description to this video with resources for ordering the camera, ordering the alarm system, and ordering the iCreate PoE injector. Again, this system will help you protect your home or business, okay? That's very important. You don't need to pay monthly fees, okay? If you have a professional installer come in and quote you, you might see a quote from $1,200 to $2,000 for such a system with monthly fees for the monitoring. There's no need for monthly fees with monitoring. It's included with the app. As long as you have internet, it works at no cost to you. So once you pay the $200, you're done paying, right? You don't need to pay for monitoring for the phone app, for the camera, or the phone app for the alarm system, okay? Again, this is quality of system. If you have a larger business or industrial environment, you would want to look into the Honeywell brand of alarm systems, okay? Again, there's a link in the video for a Honeywell system that has more zones. But generally for a house, you know, 5 and door and window contacts for the first floor, where people can have easy access to the windows, is generally enough, okay? If you have more than 5, then you would want to move up to the Honeywell. Also, if you can't get all of the windows, that's fine, as well as the PIR covers that area, okay? So if you have 2 or 4 windows in a living room, so we don't have enough door contacts, you can use the door contacts for the back patio slider, the basement slider, the windows in the back of the house, and use that motion sensor to pick up any motion coming from the 4 windows we don't have contacts for, okay? Again, we're trying to do it cost effectively, and that's how you get it done. Hopefully the video was useful. As always, we'll see you in the field.